Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Technobabylon. When we last left off, we were back with Charlie and we were trying to escape this abandoned factory. Not sure how we're supposed to do that yet, but there's a giant crack in the floor. We had just found something in the... oh yeah, we had found some polish and some whiskey in a locker here that we had opened. But there's a
I
giant...
haven't got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more. Looks like the beginnings of a fine hole in the floor. There's a little light coming through it, and I can hear voices.
And I believe there was an email that we saw earlier about the locker room being right above the laser, if I'm not mistaken. And that it would be very dangerous if the water pipes ruptured, and we have some showers here. So can we do anything with the showers?
Ah!
Well, at least he's getting clean.
It's rusted stuff.
Oh, so it's just gonna keep flowing, drain.
There's nothing in here.
Well, there's nothing... there's not supposed to be anything in
I wonder
the
if
drain.
anything's made a nest in there since they stopped using this place.
Well, if they did, their nest is getting flooded. Is there anything we can do? No, not with the mop and bucket. But I don't think this is gonna be enough. Hold on, I think... can't we use the travel... no,
I don't think it
not
needs
the gun. The traveler. Yes, to activate factory power. Uh-huh. So there is a guy standing next to the laser. Now, if we can manage to get the water down there somehow, then, yeah. That would be good. He would get electrocuted. Oh, there's a guy here. And lots of Terminators in the back. Oh, they were actually making mechs in this factory, but you know, you can use mechs for many different things. Can we actually go down without that guy noticing us? Oh, I've lost control.
Target sighted.
No, we cannot! Okay, so I actually really like the system that if you screw up, it just puts you back to right back before you did the dumb thing that killed you, so you don't have to like reload or go through any of that process. So you can fairly safely experiment. Of course, the question now is, what do we do? Can we drop anything on the guy? Yeah, I didn't want you to drop
that.
Okay, can we drop this?
I don't think we can settle our differences over a drink.
No. Thought maybe you could drop the bottle onto him. Maybe the voice has got some good advice.
You still there?
I go where you go.
These armed men.
It must be difficult having to escape your own colleagues from Cell.
That's the thing. They're not Cell Crisis Team agents. They're equipped and armed like them, but they're not the real deal.
How can you be sure?
Central has other means of handling the possibility of rogue agents. Its actions are precise, surgical, even if not what we'd normally think of as moral. This whole thing is like a blunt instrument, a sledgehammer for a wasp.
Okay, so you don't think it's Central, then why aren't these men Cell?
If they were, this operation would have been a whole lot better planned. There'd be an ISO map of the building, they'd know exactly where I was to begin with. These guys can handle a weapon, but they're just geared up like a crisis team.
That's an interesting interesting theory. I'll check some leads on that.
Plus, if they were set, I'd have a much harder time doing what I need to escape.
You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
Okay, so I guess these are not cell agents, but that doesn't help us get out of here.
That's one way of getting it open.
Okay, we got it open. Not the way I expected it to be, but hell, we can't use the SMG as a weapon because apparently it's mapped to the agent it's assigned to, so only that agent can use it. But we could use it as a blunt instrument.
It's empty except for all the packing material.
So we picked up packing material.
Whatever's in there, there's apparently 4 gross of them, whatever that means.
Okay. So we got packing material.
A fiber used for packing. There's nothing in any of the crates besides this stuff. Anything more valuable's probably been stolen over the years.
Huh, actually, packing material makes me think. Can we use it to clog the drain?
I've stuffed the drain.
So what happens to the water? It's overflowing. Yes. It's going towards the hole. Hopefully it'll end up where the laser is. And then we can fire our lasers and hopefully electrocute the guy that's standing down there. Oh, I'm back in control. I was actually hoping to see like the game cut away to the guy downstairs and maybe see if it had any impact. Well, we did, but hell, let's just try starting up the laser. Yikes. That worked. Okay. But that doesn't help us with the guy on the stairs. Maybe there's something in the office we can find.
Huh. This takes me back.
Oh, I see now. You know, when in doubt, just start trying to combine everything with everything else and see what works. This now looks suspiciously like a Molotov cocktail, so can we use the lighter on it?
What a waste of good whiskey.
Indeed. And now can we drop it on the guy? Apparently yes. Crude and cruel, but effective. No, 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 no! Downstairs. I want you downstairs. Because I don't think there's anything left upstairs that we can do. Smashed? He jumped out of a window! Well, I hope we weren't too far up.
It's a long way down.
It's a long way down, so... yeah. He probably is not a very happy camper right now. And here we are at the laser. Alright, can we search this guy? Might not be a good idea to touch him. There's a risk the current might come back on. Well, not unless we turn it back on, but apparently that means we can't search him. So is there anything we can do? Okay, cutting laser control. Power offline, emergency cutoff, short circuit and power supply. Select energy input. Power grade. Calibration. Activation remote via traveler.regis. So, we can adjust the laser power. Calibration, silicon wafer, aluminum, mild steel, plywood, titanium, boron epoxy, concrete, danger, unsafe. So can we go through concrete? A traveler, that's what we need. Oh. Okay. So that happened. Not sure how that helps us, but it probably will in some way or another that we have yet to find out. Warnings. More warnings.
It's an industrial cutting laser. Looks like they had a little misfire.
Judging by the frequency and nature of the warnings around the room, this machinery must have been exceptionally hazardous to the human eye.
That's not going to work.
So there's a door here. Let's check out what is behind it. Oh, okay. This is the room that we were in, or that we saw the laser come through. Production line, robot arm, control panel, lock. And there's a door here. Okay. Now, question is, can we get across here? Or do we have to take out the guy? I'm sure we can't shoot him. But he can shoot us.
There ain't much cover between me and him.
But there's these big things here. Can we... Oh. I guess we can. I'm not sure why we're doing this, but these controls over here look promising. Alright. Arms override. Control locked. Oh, control ready. Manipulator arms manual. Override unlocked. So now can we... Okay. Well... Wait. Oh. Conveyor master override switch. Ah! Because I don't think we can go anywhere over here, so I guess we'll have to wait for one of those big things to hitch a ride back. Alright. So now we have to get to the robot arm, maybe? And I think there was another stairwell going down, so that's probably the most obvious way of getting down there. Yes! Oh, hopefully there's not another guy down there. Doesn't look like it. Alright, here we are.
We're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
I guess I need to find a way to get the lock off.
I guess so. Okay, so I guess we can't rotate it through the X and Y axis because they're red. Alright, Z axis works. But I'm not sure how that helps us. Sewers. Production line.
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
Picked up metal disc.
This is where synthetics are born. This is where synthetics...
Oops. Okay, well, can we... get rid of it.
A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction.
Can we use it to reflect the laser, maybe? Can we put it in the arm? Huh. Interesting how he's like working around the base of the arm and the disc shows up in its hand, but whatever. That looks like it would reflect it in the right direction. Oh, no. It passes behind the manipulator arm, so we probably have to turn it around the other side. Yeah, that looks promising. Whoa! It melted right through the disc.
Are you kidding? If anything, that arm would pick me up.
But since we were able to put it there, that's probably in some shape or form what we were supposed to do. So, can we grab another one?
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
Ooh! Maybe we can use the polish on it? And see if...
That's brightened it up.
Okay. Oh, that looks good. Now it might actually reflect. So, maybe we want to get out of the way. And let's start up the laser again. Oh, nice. That looks good. So, off to the sewers.
I'd better not be walking into an ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Oh, there's Lau.
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
Okay, you got my message. There's a voice in my head. There's a voice in my head.
So, you've been getting help from the voices? Isn't that usually a sign of stress?
Huh. It's someone communicating by radio. Someone who knows me, apparently. But if it wasn't you...
Definitely wasn't. I just found the message you left in the DNA.
Don't worry, I'm someone you can trust. Not so sure about her, though. There's an interceptor riding her wiring.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Ah, nuke an interceptor.
They probably found out where you were as soon as she did.
Can you get rid of it? Know where you picked it up.
Can you disable it?
Easily, now that I know it's there. Okay, it's isolated.
I can confirm that. They won't be tracking her any further.
I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
It wasn't me? Do you think I did it?
It wasn't me, Max.
I know, Regis. I didn't think it was, but
But
you're the only person I can think of who would have wanted him dead. And frankly, I don't think anyone would have blamed you after what he did. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night,
what about it?
you tried to save his life. Even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
What do you think we should do, and what does the voice suggest we do? Well, let's ask Lau. At least we trust her.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
How can we trust you? Seems like a fair question.
Wait, how do we know we aren't just walking into an ambush? Can we trust you?
Well, Charlie, I have just saved your life. Plus, we have information to put you on the right track.
All right, we'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No,
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
Jahilia. Okay. Ooh. This is new. 24 years earlier.
Wow. Looks like Vargas pulled together quite a team.
I take it that's Viksha. So we now... Yes, now we're playing as Viksha. Well... Can't go outside. Oh, that's Charlie! You didn't recognize him. Microscope. So I think we can only talk to the people, so let's...
Hello, Charlie.
Alright, that's not talking.
What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was gonna be here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Okay, is that all we can...
This is impressive equipment they've got. I wonder what we're all here for.
Okay, Dr. Baxter.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Alright, he doesn't sound desperate at all. Apparently there was an accident the last time you worked in a lab, which is very reassuring.
Hi there.
I hope you'll excuse me. I must ensure the MRI scanner is calibrated. Not aligned. Not aligned.
I guess we kind of figured out what the accident was all about. So let's check out the microscope.
It's empty. I guess that's not surprising. The project hasn't started yet.
Well, at least we could check it out. Wasn't very useful, but here's Dr. Jiang and Dr. Chigwa. Right, yeah, she was part of the team too. Let's talk to Dr. Chigwa first.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
Okay. I'm Vicky Pereira.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Zhang, pleased to meet you. AI and synthetic awareness studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
All right.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Embryonic baseline engineering? When the others are like, well, it sounded more like on the tech side of things.
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave
Yeah.
you to it.
Actually, we know what this is all about.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
It's about building
As
Central.
you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
871 Cyrus Street, Northwest.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
And of course, you're walking around barefoot. They don't give you shoes? So... signs.
I can't reach it from here.
You're supposed to read it, not reach it.
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
Well, at least there's people walking by. So what do we have? Ooh, we still have some wetware and an injector. Car.
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Huh. Can we hack the car? Yes, we can. All right, brake. Charge speed gear. Okay, neutral, drive 1, drive 2, reverse. Set acceleration, 39 kilometers an hour. Let's go for broke. It brakes on off. Oops. We didn't do that. Can we get anything out of the car now?
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
Yeah, a crowbar is not exactly a car repair tool. More the opposite of that. And here we have a manhole. But I think we'll go explore it in the next part. So for now, I'll thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.